Hey you guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting, coming to you today with the next session in the Alpha Wolf Personal Development and Expansion series. So this session is going to be all about understanding this idea of connecting or how to connect to the knowing that I already have, i.e. my heart space. Do you sort of get it? I already know everything that I want in life. I already know everything that I desire in this life. There's no mystery. There's nothing to be found. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this because it is in the understanding of how to connect to my knowing that I let go to the need to know. Do you sort of get it? Does it make sense? When I let go to the need to know, I already know everything I need to know. Sounds like a riddle, doesn't it? Very funny like this. So we understand the irrelevance of needing to know in life, the irrelevance of needing to be on a path in life, the irrelevance of needing to validate my actions through external beliefs, through external validation. Do you sort of get it? Like this idea that many people have that I am not the person who I want to be, that I am not living the life that I want to live. Like, do you sort of fucking realize you're doing it to yourself? Like, do you get it? Like, you already know who you want to be in this life, yet you choose to be someone else. Do you sort of get it? If I don't, like, if my karma is not to lie, cheat, and steal, why the fuck would I lie, cheat, and steal? Do you sort of get it? You're feeling like you're not living the life or not the person who you want to be because you're compromising on who you are in life. Do you sort of get it? It's not that you're not the person you want to be in life. It's that you're choosing to create separation between who you are right now and who that person is. Do you sort of get it? Like, do you realize it's all just bullshit illusions that you create within yourself? So we understand self-validation is the fucking cornerstone and start and primary foundation of personal development. No personal development happens until self-validation is realized. You are the one that is creating separation within your own life that I am not the person who I want to be in this life. That person is outside of my jurisdiction, my control, my ability to attain. Do you sort of get it? You're the one creating the separation between who you desire to be in this life and who you show up as. Very funny. Many people say, when I reach success, when I reach this goal, when I reach this milestone, I'm going to be the person who I want to be. When I give up drinking, I'm going to stop being an aggressive person. Fuck off. Stop talking shit. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Very, very important to get this. If you need something to be who you want to be in this life, you are fucking lazy. Be that fucking person, regardless of what you have. Stop acting like I cannot be my ideal self because I don't have the results that I want. Do you sort of get it? Stop being lazy, stop being weak, stop acting as if virtue is what's going to save you in this life. Do you sort of get it? Stop acting as if my actions in this life are for anyone other than me. That's fake fucking virtue. Do you sort of get it? I don't create this content for another cunt. I create it for myself. Do you sort of get it? There's no fucking virtue in the actions that I do. They serve me. Do you sort of get it? I'm not trying to save other people. I am fucking saving myself. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this because we get up our own fucking ass so much that we think and we build this ego that I am acting in service to everyone else. Stop fucking talking shit to yourself. Do you sort of get it? I am in service to myself. I owe obligation to myself, no other. Do you sort of get it? I owe no allegiance to another. My allegiance is to myself. If you want to find yourself, this is the path. Stop fucking acting like you're living your life for other people. Stop acting like you're virtuous. Do you sort of get it? This is a conversation I have with myself. Do you sort of get it? If you're unable to have this conversation with yourself, you're a bitch. You're weak. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Very important to get this because we have to break this ego, this identity that my actions are bigger than me. Even in war, every action is meaningless. I could save 10,000 people and it fucking means nothing. Do you sort of get it? We have this visualization and this idolizing that all of these external things that I can save the fucking world. Truth is, the world doesn't need to be saved. Do you sort of get it? People don't need to be saved. Like your actions are a reflection of you. If they are not for you, then you are not you. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. If you can't get this, like you're creating a fucking bullshit illusion. Do you sort of get it? Like, look at all the cunts that have clout, that lived their life for others. Do you sort of get it? They're all full of fucking shit. Because if they didn't have the clout, if they didn't get the results, they wouldn't do jack and shit towards this. Do you sort of get it? When I do shit for myself, I don't need anything outside of myself to move towards it. When I do things for other people, oh my, should they not worship me as a god? How could I ever value doing things for them? Do you sort of get it? This is the fucking hypocrisy that you're all talking about. Do you sort of get it? Good versus evil, right versus wrong, this versus that. Like, there is no right, there is no fucking wrong. There is what you want there to be. This is your life, not other cunts' lives. For many years, my goal was to help people. Fuck people. Do you sort of get it? I will give you a hand to help yourself. If you're unwilling to get out of the mud, I do not feel sorry for you. I do not feel pity. I do not feel empathy. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get because this is a fucking conversation I have with myself. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to fucking me. Do you get it? Very fucking important to get this because we get up our own ass so much in this life that I have to be on the right path, that I have to be a fucking virtuous person. Trust me, all those people that you think in life are virtuous, 99.9% of them are corrupt. Do you sort of get it? Because if no one was helping them, if there was no one to help, they would not be doing what they're doing. Do you sort of get it? The Christians will help you so that they may spew their religious doctrine to you. They do not help you because they see you as another human being. They help you because they see you as an opportunity for a convert, for them to show how far superior their values are, their religious belief, their fucking God. Do you sort of get it? It's all just fucking posturing. That's all life is, posturing. Funny thing, they posture and they posture and they posture and they think and they think and they think. Oh my, how great and grand am I? Do you sort of get it? Just do what you fucking want to do in this life. If you want to help other people, help other people. But don't fucking lie to yourself and tell yourself that you are doing it for them and not you. Do you sort of get it? I create this content because I enjoy creating it. I don't really give a fuck outside of that. Do you sort of get it? I don't need to be motivated. I don't need to feel that I'm on the right fucking path. I just take the fucking action. Should I see someone in need, I will help them. It does not mean I'm obligated to help them. The choice is mine. Who do I want to be in this life? I do not control the external environment. I control my internal environment. Do you sort of fucking get it? If I'm trying to construct my life that everything is external to me and nothing is internal, how fucking weak am I? Do you get it? Like, do you understand it? That this separation between who I am in this life and who I dream of being is created only through me. So should I create who I dream of being in this life as being like separated from who I am now, that I have to go out and achieve something to attain it? Like, how fucking weak am I? Do you sort of get it? I have to go out and achieve a goal before I can make a fucking sandwich for myself. How weak am I? If I want a fucking sandwich, why the fuck would I create all this other bullshit in life that I have to jump through all these hoops so that I may feel righteous enough to eat the sandwich I have made for myself? Do you sort of get it? If I want to feel spiritual in life, I do not need to go up on a mountain and fucking meditate for 3 months. I choose to feel fucking spiritual within myself. I choose to see everything as being spiritual, everything as being sacred. I don't create these illusions that if I do my fucking time, do you sort of get it? It's sort of like martial arts. Take martial arts. Majority of cunts that do martial arts are fucking cowards. Do you sort of get it? If I walk up and jam a knife into your neck, you're not going to think, how am I going to defend myself? You're going to freak out that you've been stabbed in the fucking neck. Like, mindset is not achieved through fucking showing up. Do you sort of get it? I don't go and fucking train in martial arts and now I'm a warrior. I have to create the warrior within me through sacredness, through spirituality. Do you sort of get it? I have to let go to the need to survive, to become a warrior. For in the battle, for in the war, my survival is not guaranteed. Should I need to survive to be a warrior, how much of a fucking coward will I be when the odds are against me? Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this because a lot of people think if I have a belt around my waist, I am a warrior. Do you sort of get it? If you're not able to walk through fucking hell in blissful peace, you're not a fucking warrior. Do you sort of get it? Like, if you're not driven to fight the fights that cannot be won, do you sort of get it? Like, a warrior is someone who wants outnumbered odds, wants to be in a losing fight. For that is where I'm allowed to unleash and let go to what makes me human. Do you sort of get it? Like, a warrior isn't someone with 1,000 people behind them versing 10 people and they're a warrior. Do you sort of get it? If I need protection, I cease to be a warrior. Do you get it? Very important to understand this because it's the fucking mindset. If I want to be a good person, I'd be a good person in all of my actions. Like, do you sort of get it? I don't sit there and say, if I take these good actions, I am now a good person. My oh my, how far up my ass is my finger when I act like that? Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this because, for example, my entire life, I dream of combat, violence, and war. Even now, my heart yearns for it. My heart yearns to be eviscerated in a glorious battle. Do you sort of get it? I don't give a fuck if I survive after the battle. My heart just wants to be in the fucking battle where I can let go to the need to not hurt others. Do you sort of get it? Where every move is an expression of vicious, violent pain. Very important to get this because not many people understand this. Do you sort of get it? There is no thought after the battle. I am not trying to be a warrior to survive. I am a warrior for I am called. Do you sort of get it? So, what we understand about this is that it is a mindset that we create. Everything in life is a mindset that we create. Do you get it? So I can create separation between who I am now and say, I am not a war. I am not a warrior. Like, whatever. Like, it doesn't really fucking matter. Do you get it? So, should I want to be more spiritual in life? I can look at my life and say, I work a fucking job. I'm not spiritual. I do this. I'm not spiritual. Or I can choose to see every aspect of life as being spiritual. But if I want to be spiritual, I have to let go to the material. Do you sort of get it? I don't get to choose this material is spiritual and this spiritual is material. Either all material is spiritual or no material is spiritual. Do you sort of get it? So either every expression I use throughout my life is an expression of the spiritual in life, or no expression I express through life or I use through life is a spiritual expression. That's why the fucking religions are hypocritic fucks, because they separate between good and bad, between right and wrong. They are so fucking hypocritical because they're the fuckers that create all the wars. Do you sort of get it? That's why religion was created. Do you sort of get it? We can pretend like it wasn't, but that's why it was. Because if you're facing down the barrel of a gun, me oh my, how easy it is to pray to God for salvation. Do you sort of get it? Very funny. Because we realize that those who are creating these rules of separation are the ones that are using it to enslave. Should I think that I have to go and be a part of a religion so that I can be a fucking virtuous person? Now I can only be a virtuous person in what they say. So it's very important to understand this, that it is not in what other fuckers say. If someone wants to say you have to meditate for 10 hours a day to reach spiritual enlightenment, good for fucking them. If someone says you have to do this, you have to do, good for fucking them. If some cunt thinks you have to believe in Jesus to go to heaven, good for fucking them. Do you sort of get it? None of it is fucking real. Like, do you get it? If you achieve being your dream self, if you don't achieve it, there is no separation or difference. It's not fucking real. Like, it's very important to get this. That should I be my ideal self, be a kind person? Does that fucking make me not a kind person? Like, do you sort of get it? I'm a kind person, but in every moment I have thoughts about snapping people's necks. Do you sort of get it? I have thoughts about caving people's heads in. Do you sort of get it? Like, I have vicious and violent thoughts. It's a choice. Do you sort of get it? I can choose to show you my palm open, or I can choose to smack you in the fucking face. It's a choice. Do you sort of get it? There is no difference between the fucking actions. The actions are just actions. Like, do you understand the fucking metaphor? That if I want to be a kind person in this fucking life, I don't need to do anything to be a kind person. It is the choice that should I see someone in need, I don't fucking hit them in the face. I offer them my hand open. Like, me, oh my, do I need my finger up my ass so that I'm able to fucking show someone mercy? Do you sort of get it? Like, do you get it? That being my dream person or my dream self, living my dream life doesn't mean shit to any other. Do you sort of get it? It means everything to me, but nothing to another. Like, do you get it? Very important to get this because when we get this, we let go to needing to jam my finger up my ass so that I'm able to posture myself up. Do you sort of get the metaphor? Very important to get the metaphor because right now, 99% of people are walking around with their finger jammed so much up their ass so that they can walk with a fucking straight back. It's a decision. You can walk with a straight back without having to jam a finger in your ass. Do you sort of get it? You can lift up your chest and push back your shoulders. You don't need to posture. Do you sort of get it? But we need to posture to get the validation. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Because right now, anything you want in this life, you can be, do, and have. But if you want it, you don't get to posture about it. Do you sort of get it? You don't get to fucking posture about it that I am on the righteous path and others are not on the righteous path. That I am doing something with my life and others are not doing something with their life. It's all fucking meaningless. Like, do you get it? Like, we have this idea that life is a game and it's about achieving levels and all of this. It's not a fucking game. It's a fucking field. Should the grass be alive? Cool. Should the grass be fucking dead? Cool. It doesn't really matter. Should Earth have an atmosphere I can breathe? Cool. Should Earth not have an atmosphere I can breathe? Fuck, that sucks. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this because all of the chaos that we feel in life is created through posturing. Like, do you sort of get it? If I want to live a life without chaos, all I have to do is stop posturing. All I have to do is stop thinking that me, oh my, people need to see me as a hero for me to see myself as a hero. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, do you understand it? If you don't understand it, you never will understand it. If you understand it, there is nothing else to ever say in life. Do you sort of get it? Like, we create these illusions that I'm on this spiritual journey in life and I am, you know, fucking moving through life and evolving and getting closer and closer and closer to transcendency because that's what the culmination of all my lives is to fucking transcend. Transcend into fucking what? A higher being. That fucking higher being is going to feel exactly the fucking same as this being. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Because we walk around with these illusions that people, they understand, they have it more together. Like, do you realize just let go? If I want to be a kind person, me oh my, I can be a kind person. Does that mean I am void of violence? Fuck no. Do you sort of get it? I don't need to go around and posture that I'm a kind person, therefore I cannot do any harm to you. Do you sort of get it? Every cell of my body wants to do harm, yet I am the one in control. Very important to get this because it's just a fucking decision. It's not difficult. Should I say I want to be a fucking kind person in life? It's not difficult not to cave someone's head in. It's quite easy not to cave their head in. Do you sort of get it? Like it's not a fucking challenge. Should I want to say I want to live my dream life? It's not a fucking challenge to live it. Like I just live it. I just stop posturing and telling myself that I need other people to see I'm living my dream life, for me to believe I'm living my dream life. Because living my dream life and living a miserable fucking existence feels exactly the same. Do you sort of get it? When I stop living in my ego that creates fear for what I don't want and tries to dictate what I want, everything feels the same because everything is the same. Do you sort of get it? Should I have the best day of my life? Should I have the worst day of my life? It still feels the fucking same. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm still fucking eating. It's not the fucking end of the fucking world. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's the hardest thing to get because when we drop the fucking illusions that I need to feel like fireworks are going off, that I need to feel ecstatically happy every day to be ecstatically happy, like, it all just becomes base, baseline. Do you sort of get it? Should I be happy? I still feel exactly the same. Should I be sad? I still feel exactly the same. Do you get it? Like there's no alteration and shifting and changing because I'm not trying to determine what is right for me and what is wrong for me, what is good, what is bad. Like the illusions that we create within our own mind is that what is right for me should feel different. And it's not that it doesn't feel different. I only do what I believe is right for me. I don't give a fuck about anything else. So when I do what is right for me and I choose to feel happy about it, I feel happy. But it doesn't mean that there's some fucking like the roses smell different, the colors look different, the light is so much more different. Like I'm not pompous up my own ass, jamming that finger up there so whoo, I can feel high and mighty, for I stand taller than you. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Like in life, we all have choices, we all have time. Should I want to feel more connected to life? I take actions that make me feel more connected to life. Should I want to feel more connected to my purpose? I take actions that make me feel more connected to my purpose. Have you noticed that I said I didn't think, plan, visualize, try and strategize? I just take actions. Like it's in taking the action that the results are found. Do you sort of get it? The results don't really mean anything because we understand what means something. Taking fucking action. Do you sort of get it? If I want to be a kind person, I don't sit there and think about all the ways I could be a kind person. I don't visualize. I don't try and learn what a kind person is. I act with kindness in my life. Do you sort of get it? I don't really need to do anything else. It's very funny because for a long time, that's what I seeked. That path, that path that made life feel different. You sort of get it, that righteous path, that right path, this and that. Like just realizing every action you are serving yourself, and through serving yourself, you serve other people. Do you get it? You don't go out to serve other people. You serve other people through serving yourself. Like, does that make sense? I.e., if I'm out fishing and someone doesn't know how to fish, I show them how to fish. I don't need to sit there and teach them. I show them. If they can't fucking do it for themselves, they can't fucking do it. Do you sort of get it? Like, if I have to sit there and lift someone up so they may stand high, if they can't fucking stand high, they don't want to fucking stand high. Why the fuck would I stand there holding them up? Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Am I so high and mighty for holding some fucker up that doesn't want to stand up on their own? Like, do you understand? It's false virtue to believe that me, oh my, am I not such a virtuous person that I can hold people up when they don't want to do it themselves? It's like we have these ideas that addiction is real, this real thing. It's not. It's just choice. That's it. If I choose that I don't want to be addicted to heroin, I just stop fucking taking heroin, even if it means my fucking death, because I'm not a fucking coward. Do you sort of get it? If I'm afraid to give up heroin because I might die, I'm a fucking coward in life. That's it. Like, do you sort of get it? There is nothing outside of me. Should I want to create reality based on everything being outside of me, everything having control over me? I don't have control over myself because I don't have to fucking take accountability or responsibility for my fucking self. Accountability and responsibility. Should I want to help someone? I help someone. Should I not want to help someone? I don't fucking help someone. Like, do you sort of get it? If I'm helping someone, I'm not saying it's because they need me. I'm helping them because I feel like helping them. Do you sort of get it? Very, 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 very important to get this. Because, like addiction, should I choose to allow things to control me in life, I am not a virtuous person. I am a fucking cowardly bitch. Do you sort of get it? Like me, oh my, how I cannot survive without my D rugs. Like, do you get it? Very important to get this. Should I want to be enslaved and controlled by drugs in life? I'm free to be enslaved and controlled by drugs. Should I choose that I don't want to be controlled and enslaved by drugs? Well, should I feel that that is the case? Then I make a decision and I change it. Do you sort of get it? Addiction isn't a real thing because every fucker's addicted to food. And me, oh my, can they not fucking shake that addiction? We naturally do what we want in life. If you're addicted to fucking heroin, you're making a choice to be addicted to fucking heroin. If you cannot go a fucking day without food, you're making a choice to not go a fucking day without food. Do you sort of get it? Showing up in life doesn't mean you fucking build the mindset. Like, do you get it? Sometimes I might go 3 days without food. Why? To fucking show myself that I am the one who is in control, not my needs, not my compulsions. And do you know the funny thing? It's not challenging. It's not difficult. It's nothing different. If I was stuck in the wilderness and there was no fucking food, I don't really have a choice to go, I wish I had fucking food. There's no fucking food. So we just adjust and deal with it. Do you sort of get it? If I find myself becoming dependent on any substance, on a drug, on anything, like, should I choose that I don't want to be dependent on it? I just fucking stop taking it. Why? Because I am the fucker that is in control of this mind. I am not dictated to by this mind. Do you sort of get it? Should I realize that I am becoming dependent on certain things in my life, i.e., I want to feel more motivated in life. So I go out there and I sit there and I try and fucking create all these strategies to motivate myself in life. If I go out and I run every day, I'm a motivated person. If I go out and I do this, if I block out all of my time, me oh my, I'm a motivated fucking person. Do you sort of get it? If I feel that I have to do things to create something within me, it doesn't exist within me. Like, do you get it? If I have to be organized for myself to be productive, productivity doesn't live within me. Do you sort of get it? If naturally I want to feel productive, so I become more organized, productivity lives within me. Do you get it? It's a funny fucking thing. Inner knowing, the heart space already knows all the answers. If I think I'm fucking addicted to something, I ask my heart, am I addicted to it? Do you sort of get it? And a funny thing is, addiction only exists in the ego. So all these fuckers that are out there trying to fucking make out that addiction's a real thing, they're just trying to fucking coddle your ego. Let go to the need to have an ego. It doesn't fucking matter. Do you sort of get it? I don't need to be worried about addiction because naturally, if I don't want something, why the fuck is it difficult to give up what I don't want? Why am I creating this story that other things have control over me? I can't fucking do anything that I don't want to fucking do. Do you sort of get it? If I don't want something, like it's not that hard. Like it's the bitch in me that says, oh, I feel like a cheeseburger today. Oh, I really want a cheeseburger. Oh, cheeseburger would be good. Like I'm not addicted to food. Should I sit there and listen to that bitch voice and allow that bitch voice to get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger? And all I do is become a bitch to that voice inside that says, when I'm in pain, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't push myself. I shouldn't not be afraid to be attacked. I should always be afraid to be attacked because prior preparation prevents poor performance. Like, do you sort of get it? If I don't want to be afraid to get attacked in life, I embrace being attacked in life. Do you sort of get it? I don't try and push it away. I embrace it so that should you try and attack me, you are allowing me to go to a place that I really want to be. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Because when we understand this, we stop creating all these bullshit illusions within ourselves that me, oh my, do I not want to be attacked in this life? Do you sort of get it? And then I walk around fearing being attacked, fearing other people. I have to posture when I walk. Here's a funny truth from me. When I walk around, like you may think I'm posturing, but I'm not. With every cell of my body, I'm trying to hold myself in position because all I want to do is run and attack everything. My body wants me to let go. Do you sort of get it? Like I dream of walking down the road and having a pack of wolves show up in front of me. That would be the most fun. Doesn't mean I'm going to survive, but fuck me, that would be fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. I don't fear being attacked. I dream of the challenge. I yearn for it. I yearn to be able to let go to this physical form and become who I am. Do you get it? So it means I don't have to be in fear because should someone choose to attack me in life, you would just take me to the place I've always wanted to go. I just haven't wanted to go there on my own. I've wanted to have someone come with me so that I can put your fucking head through the fucking ground. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's very important to understand this because for many fucking years, I walked around with fear that if I posture, that if I do this, that if I do that, people won't attack me, that I should be worried and watching people. If you attack me, I'm just going to start howling to the moon. Like, do you sort of get it? Very important to get this because we understand in life when I lose the ego, I don't need to hold on to it. Should I realize I don't want the ego in my life, the bitch that fears everything, the bitch that tells me people will do bad things to you, so you should do bad things to them first. Like, do you get it? When I fear being attacked, all I'm focusing on is how I'm going to attack other people. Me, oh my, what a positive cunt I am. When I let go to the ego and the need to protect myself, should you attack me, my arms will be open. Do you sort of get it? I don't need to fear your attack because in the moment of attack, you have unshackled the chains that I've put on so tightly. Like, do you get it? It's a very thing. So I can either see things as being negative in life or I can see them as being positive. Should I want to see you attacking me as being something negative in life, I can see you attacking me as being something negative in life. And me, oh my, how much damage could you do? Do you sort of get it? If I choose to let go to the ego, the one that fears, I don't ever need to fear it because what can you do to me? Do you sort of get it? Even in death, I am liberated. What can you do to me? How can you harm me? Do you sort of get it? Death is not the end for me. Very important to get this because I don't need to be afraid of someone fucking killing me. Should you kill me, you have unshackled my soul from this physical form. Should you attack me, you have unshackled the hatred that lays inside of me. And it's allowed to come out in a manic expression of just vicious, vile violence. Do you sort of get it? Whatever action you take against me, you have unshackled me. Should you choose To lie, cheat, and steal with me, you unshackle any obligation I have to you. Should you be the love of my life and you choose another, you unshackle my obligation to this being the love of my life. Do you sort of get it? Whatever negative you can do to me in life, you unshackle me. Like, do you understand? It's very important for this because we cannot connect to our heart from a fucking place of fear. I.e., if you want to feel connection within yourself to your inner knowing, let the fuck go to your bitch ego. Stop being a fucking egotistical little bitch. That message is for you. Do you sort of get it? Stop creating these bullshit stories and illusions that I cannot have, be, and do whatever I want. That I need results, that I need this, that I need proof. I need proof you love me before I will love you. I need proof you're not going to hurt me before I'm not going to hurt you. Yeah, oh my. Aren't there some fucking bitches in this world? Do you sort of get it? Like, let go to the need of the ego. If you can't let go to the need of the ego, don't ever come for me. Like, do you get it? You won't like who you meet because my ego has been dead for a long time. So I fear nothing, for nothing can harm me. Put a gun to my head and I will fucking pull the trigger for you. And I will unshackle myself. Do you sort of get it? Like we have this idea that reality, that this real existence that I'm experiencing is fucking life. Like, me, oh my, how weak is your life if you think society is all of life? I need to live a healthy life so I can live a long, prosperous life. I need to only ever take actions that benefit me. Because fuck me, I'm not doing jack shit for other cunts. Me oh my, how good of a cooperative community is that? That I won't do shit for you unless you do something for me. Look at that weakness. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Live in it. But that weakness will define you in life. That weakness is the fucking ego. That if people don't pay me for my services, me oh my, are my services not valuable today? Like, who the fuck cares? Do what you want to do in this life. Do you sort of get it? Doesn't really fucking matter. Many people in this life, many people in this life. Fuck me. What are you doing with your life? Do you sort of get it? It's a funny thing. What I experience in the physical is not the whole of experience. If I say to myself that my ego is my identity of self, I only ever can experience in the physical what I can see, what I can smell, what I can taste, what I can feel. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this because it's your ego that will try and strategize should you try and attack me. I will let go. Do you sort of get it? And you will meet every ancestor of mine. Like, do you get it? Very important to get this. When I don't need to be the one in fucking control, I can let go to the need to control and flow with life. I become a part of life. Should you attack me, I am not trying to control life. I am the flow of life that is going to fuck you into evisceration. Like, do you get it? Very important to get this. It's called inner fucking knowing. I don't need to pretend and think I know. I fucking know. Like, do you sort of get it? I don't need my ego to tell me exactly how it's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Very important to get this. So we realize the fucking ego is the one that creates the illusions in this lifetime. Should I want to connect to my heart? Let the fuck go to the ego. The need to know that I'm connected to my heart before I believe I'm connected to my heart. The need to know that I know what I'm talking about before I know what I'm talking about. You sort of get it? It's very important because most of these fucking people, these false, fake, virtuous cunts that go around creating these structures of needing to know only do it so you have to buy a fucking product from them. Because should I tell you the truth that you already know what you need to know in life, that you already know everything about life, what need is there for you to know anything? Do you sort of get it? It's very important to get this. We only realize this realization when we are in life and death situations. Do you sort of get it? In life and death situations, we let go. Very important to get this. That's why I don't fear people attacking me. Because the second you try to attack me, for me, it becomes a life and death situation. So I let go. Do you get it? One out comes death, one out comes life. What's in between is every action I take. Do you get it? Very important to get this. Because it sounds like we're saying the same fucking thing again and again and again and again. Because we fucking are. Do you sort of get it? There's no fucking mystery. We can sit there and try and write a 20,000 page novel on fucking letting go to the ego if we want. But it's a simple fucking choice. When I feel like I'm a bitch within myself, I realize, do I want to be a bitch or do I not want to be a bitch? When I feel fear around other people, do I want to be a bitch or do I not want to be a bitch? Like, it's a simple question with a very, very fucking simple answer. Should I want to feel in life that I am moving towards what I want in this life? I can either choose to fucking feel it or I can choose to create every illusion under the sun of why I don't feel it. You get it? Very important to get this. Because right now, if you do not feel like you are exactly the person who you've always dreamed of being in this life and you're living the life you've always dreamed of, like, it's not because you haven't found what you want in life. Do you sort of get it? It's not because you're not the person who you've always dreamed of being. It's because your ego is fucking creating bullshit stories and you're going along with them because you think your ego is powerful and strong. You think your intellect, you think your strength. An important thing to understand about the human body, I don't need to be bigger than you to kill you. Or should I let go to my need to survive, I am able to access the full potential of my muscles. I am able to output hundreds of kilos of pressure and force. So while you're sitting there trying to strategize, I am convincing myself of why this is the last fight, why I need to go with everything, why I need to let go of any limitations, because any hesitation means my death. Do you sort of get it? I am able to access the aspects of me that are faster, stronger, more vicious, more willing than anything. Do you get it? Do you notice how I don't need to think and plan and strategize of how I'm doing it? I don't need to sit there and fucking focus on it, fucking visualize it. I don't need to visualize the strike because a second or two before I strike you, I will see the strike that I will do. In the movement, I will see the weakness. Do you sort of get it? And it's not seen with my eyes. It's seen through my consciousness. Do you get it? Very important to understand this. It's a big reason why I don't fight, is because I see all the ways, for example, to twist your knee and fucking dislocate your knee. Do you get it? And every cell of my body wants me to just rip that fucking knee. Do you sort of get it? But that wouldn't be nice. Like, do you understand what I'm fucking saying? In life, I don't need to know what I need to do because a second before I need to take the action, I will be shown the action to fucking take. I don't need to walk around with fear because should you have malintent or malicious intentions for me, if I am clear and centered and connected within myself, I will smell it on you like weakness. I don't need to protect myself for your intention is so obviously clear. You think you can trick me into getting a cheap shot into me. Do you sort of get it? I'm just not reacting and allowing you to play it out until the point in time where it is the perfect time to strike. You may get one or two hits into me, but don't worry. You haven't hurt me. I was just allowing you to unshackle my rage. Do you sort of get it? Do you notice how I can fucking talk about very vicious and violent things and I'm not upset in the slightest? Because it makes me fucking happy. Because everything makes me fucking happy. There is no separation between positive and negative. And to all the cock pirates out there that are fucking going around acting like it does, good for you. If you want to think that there's a devil in this life and he's bigger and badder than you, good. I'm going to tell the devil, I'm going to fuck you till you love me, faggot. Do you sort of get it? Go Mike Tyson on him and then bite his fucking ear off. Like, do you get it? I'm not the bitch coward of my life. If you want to be the bitch coward of your life, you are free to be. Very important to get this. You just don't get to tell me that I have to be a bitch coward to be who I want to be in life. Do you sort of get it? It's a very funny thing, but ego, it's like a scent, it's a smell, it's like weakness. And if you're someone who gets fucking manipulated a lot and has people fuck them over, like stop fucking hanging around shit cunts because all you smell is shit. Do you sort of get it? Like you can smell weakness in others. It's a distinct scent, though you don't smell it with your nose. You smell the energy coming off that person. Do you sort of get it? You can't mask, well, most people can't mask their energy. They don't understand how to. Do you sort of get it? I don't need to fear being attacked because I can feel before you want to attack me. Do you sort of get it? The only way I can get to this point is by letting go to the fucking ego, because the ego's the yapper and little bitch that's trying to tell me this is going to happen, that's going to happen, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Do you sort of get it? If you're still listening to that bitch voice, you are free. I will never stop you, because that voice will create such illusions of confusion that you will never see it happen. You will never see the strike coming. The ego creates superiority complex. Do you know what I mean? Superiority complex creates arrogance. Arrogance means you overlook the strike that kills you. Do you sort of get it? It's very important to get this, because if you don't want to have fucking ego and arrogance in your own life, fucking let go to the cunt. What does letting go to ego look like? In survival, I don't need to survive. Do you sort of get it? Let go to your need to continue on. In life, I don't need to fucking be remembered. Let go to this need for fucking legacy. For fuck me, it makes you look like a pathetic fuck. Everyone out here jerking them fucking selves off, going, I'm living for legacy. I'm creating fucking legacy. Me oh my, how great am I jerking myself off? Those who need legacy fear death. Those who need legacy fear being forgotten, fear being abandoned, fear being irrelevant. Fuck me, do not come for me. I know your fears. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't need legacy. Don't strive for legacy. Don't want to be remembered. Let go to the fucking need to be remembered. Let go to the need for people to know who you are, and just fucking do. Do you sort of get it? Stop creating the separation between what you want in life and the actions you're willing to take. Me oh my, how I will only do things if I am remembered for them. Everything I do is to be remembered. I don't really give a fuck for anyone who's dead. Like, do you sort of get it? The people I cared most about in this life that have passed on, I felt nothing when they died. And you might say, me oh my, how mean is that? They didn't die. That's why I didn't feel anything. Do you sort of get it? Death isn't the end. I have experienced and felt this. It's not the end. There's nothing you can ever do to me to try and convince me that it is. There is nothing I fear in this life. For why do I need to fear in life? Why do I need to create separation between happiness and fear? Do you sort of get it? Fear exists in happiness. Happiness exists in fear. Should you choose to create fear within everything that makes you feel happy, i.e., love, i.e., romance, i.e., passion, i.e., desire, fuck me dead. Good luck feeling it, cunt. Do you sort of get it? Good fucking luck. Like, you are the bitch that is creating negative emotions in what you perceive to be as positive. Holy fuck. Do you sort of get it? I create the positive in what everyone believes to be as negative. So should you be peeling my face off, I am going to fucking enjoy it. I get to. Do you sort of get it? It's very important to get this because me oh my, I have met some people in this life that are so fucking afraid of what makes them happy in life. Like, I don't know why they haven't gotten a gun. You sort of get it? Like, if everything you want and love and enjoy in this life creates such fear within you, why exist? Why keep living? Because I'm more afraid of dying. You sort of get it? I cannot be happy while I have fear in my heart, while I have fear in my mind. I do not connect to myself while my ego exists. If I'm too much of a bitch coward to fucking eviscerate my ego, like, I am never going to evolve past this point in my life. Do you sort of get it? I don't need to do anything to kill the ego. Like, do you understand? The ego is simultaneously alive and dead. Everything's potential until it's enacted. Do you sort of get it? To lose my ego, I just need to cease valuing my ego. That voice that says I should be a scared little bitch in this life. Do you know what I mean? That voice that says I should protect myself from other people, that says other people might do bad things to me. Do you sort of get it? Stop creating separation in your own life. Stop creating separation between what you perceive as being good and what you perceive as being bad. Either choose to see everything as being bad or everything as being good. Try and create separation all you want. Enjoy the fear in your love. Enjoy the fear in connecting to others. Enjoy the fear in loss. Enjoy the fear in death, for that is all you will ever know. You will never know liberation, for liberation only comes from letting go. Very important to get this. Because when we get this and we just let go to all of the bullshit, all those fucking fake gurus that say you have to be a fucking positive person and this, that, and the other, all those fucking poser, fucking religious cunts, all of that bullshit. Let go to it. All their shit about how you cannot fucking, it's turn the other cheek. Should someone fucking slap you in the face, just fucking turn the other cheek and let them slap it. I believe in both of them. I believe in turn the other cheek, let them slap it, then fucking have a go at them and see how they like it. Do you sort of get it? I'm not a negative person. Should you put something on me, it will be reflected back to you. Should you try to create instability within me, you will find instability within yourself. Or instability does not exist within me. Do you get it? Any action you take against me will be reflected back into your existence and you will experience it because I don't acknowledge it. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this. So we realize I have let go to the fucking ego now. My ego does not dictate or control me. What I think as being fucking right, what I think is being fucking wrong, what I think is being good, what I think is being bad. I let go to it. Now I observe the environment. Now I observe what happens in life. And I create the life I want based on what I want in this life, absent of fear. Do you sort of get it? For I don't need to be in fear of life to experience life. I don't need to be in fear that my business is going to fail for me to take action and move towards what I want to move towards within my business. You sort of get it? Everyone's out there doing the most, thinking they're successful. If your idea of success is to feel stress within yourself every time you try to relax, good for you. Enjoy it. You sort of get it? Embrace it. Fuck that. I don't want to live your life. You embrace that shit because you're creating it. Do you sort of get it? Like, I don't want to exist the way you exist in this life. So I don't buy into your bullshit. You sort of get it? Many people say you have to meditate to reach spiritual enlightenment. Spiritual enlightenment is the understanding of the connection to all. What the fuck is meditation? Please define it to me. Do you sort of get it? Everyone's fingers so fucking up their own ass that this is meditation, that it's the posture, it's the positioning that you sit in, and all. Meditation is just fucking observation. Can't. Do you sort of get it? Meditation is fucking observation. If I close my eyes and I observe me being in stillness, I am fucking meditating. If I sit and watch a cloud go over the fucking sky, I am fucking meditating. If I sit there and listen to a song, I am fucking meditating. Whatever I fucking do, I am fucking meditating. If I sit in front of the TV, I am meditating. Do you sort of get it? In a meditative state, we are more susceptible to impressions, to information. So if I'm sitting there watching fucking TV thinking, I am a master guru meditator, I'm meditating, taking in all that negative bullshit. Do you sort of get it? If I sit there and I think that there is only one way to meditate and that I have to sit in specific postures and things like that to align my, like, by all means, like, evidently I don't understand how energy flows because fuck me, the universe doesn't have to sit in one fucking position for energy to flow through the universe. Energy just flows. It's in perpetual motion. Do you sort of get it? It's not fucking waiting for me to fucking sit in a lotus position to fucking show up. Do you sort of get it? All the bullshit ways everyone is saying you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. That's just their fucking way of doing it. It's not real. Do you sort of get it? If it works, if it doesn't work, it doesn't change anything. If sitting in a lotus position and meditating makes you feel amazing, great. Do you sort of get it? It doesn't make it any better or worse. Very important to get this. Because we get so up our own ass that I'm on the right path, that I'm on the right track. All fucking paths are the right path. All fucking tracks are the right track. Do you sort of get it? Any way I define meditation as being to me becomes meditation to me. It's a state of mind. Like, do you sort of get it? Many people think that meditation is about clearing the mind. Like, do you sort of get it? That I have to clear all these bullshit thoughts that I'm thinking. Meditation's about fucking conversations. Do you get it? When I am sitting in complete stillness with myself, when is the best fucking time to talk to myself? Am I going to achieve something different by not talking to myself? Do you sort of get it? If I want to fucking connect with God, I talk to God. If I want to connect with the trees, I talk to the fucking trees. If I want to connect with animals, I talk to fucking animals. Do you sort of get it? I don't sit there and just watch them in stillness and say, I'm fucking connected to them. Create connection. Do you sort of get it? Very fucking important to get this. Because I don't disagree with cunts that meditate. I just think they're full of shit when you say the purpose of meditation is to separate. Like, can you not separate without meditating? Me oh my, how fucking weak am I? Do you sort of get it? It's a state of fucking mind. If you cannot separate from your thoughts in any fucking moment, me oh my, how fucking weak am I? Do you sort of get it? If I have to sit in a fucking lotus position and fucking not think for fucking 10 hours to be able to separate from me and connect to all, fuck me dead, I am a weak, pathetic cunt. Do you sort of get it? It happens like that. It's happened right now. Do you sort of get it? If I want to stop thinking, I let go to the need to fucking think. And I just start fucking doing. Do you get it? This whole conversation, I haven't thought once. Do you get it? I'm in a meditative state, a state of being. Like, do you realize? Like, it's not that I only can create separation should I sit in total silence. I can create separation in any moment of life. Do you get it? Do you understand? Should I create the illusion that I need all of this external validation for me to feel and for me to believe that what I think and feel and experience is true? I am free to do that. Do you get it? But fuck me dead should you come to me and say that the only way I can achieve inner peace and switch my mind off is by sitting there in stillness and fucking silence in a fucking lotus position. I'm going to say, you're a fucking piece of shit that's full of shit. Because if you cannot find inner peace and stillness within yourself in maximum exertion, you have not fucking understood the practice. Do you sort of get it? It's very important to get this. Because so many people think that because a cunt meditates a lot, they fucking know a lot. Do you sort of get it? Meditation is life. The existence of life is fucking meditation. In every moment of life, I am meditating. For I don't think that there is separation between meditation and life. Unlike cunts that think meditation can only be achieved sitting in a fucking lotus position. Do you sort of get it? if I want to believe that, I am free to fucking believe that I need to sit for 10 fucking hours in stillness and silence for me to be meditating. Or I can think that I am meditating even while you're punching me in the face. Do you sort of get it? I am the cunt that creates separation between what I want in this life and what I have in this life. Do you sort of get it? It's such a fucking hard thing to get across because I feel it right now. There are fingers jammed so fucking far up cunts' asses. Trying to convince them that their finger isn't up there is like trying to convince them that they have two arms. Do you sort of get it? They only ever believe they're one-handed in this life because one hand's fully jammed up their ass and they haven't seen it for a couple of years. Like, it's sort of like this. You can see life as being ever flowing, ever evolving, ever changing, or you can see life as being stagnant and static. Do you sort of get it? That a certain aspect of life only exists within this specific moment of time, or life and a specific experience or feeling of life exists within all moments of life, i.e., meditation is found in every fucking thing. Stillness and inner peace is found in every fucking situation. Should I be running from a lion? I am in stillness and fucking peace. Do you sort of get it? It's not separated. Like it's these ideas we have created around so much fucking bullshit. Like, do you get it? Stillness is found in maximum exertion. Stillness is found in minimal exertion. Stillness is found in chaos. Stillness is found in peace. Do you sort of get it? There is no fucking separation between one and the other. Like, do you understand? Because many people in this life think that stillness can only be found in absolute silence. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. When we understand this, we understand. Stillness is found within fucking me. It's not found in the fucking external environment. Spiritual enlightenment, connection, union with all is not found in the fucking external environment. It's found inside of me, in the internal environment. I.e., if I reach spiritual enlightenment, it's not something to fucking attain. It's a realization in every fucking moment of life. I am connected to all. Even when I'm fucking cutting down the tree, I am connected to the fucking tree. It is not that I am only connected to the tree when I am fucking sitting in lotus fucking position. I am not a righteous person in this life because I only ever take righteous actions. I'm a righteous person in this life because I die for the actions that I take. Do you sort of get it? Even if those actions mean death, I'm still fucking taking them every fucking day of the week because I'm not fucking separated from fucking life. I am life. Death is not the fucking end. Do you sort of get it? Violence is not something to fear. Pain is not something to fear. being hurt, being used, being abused, being manipulated is not something to fear in this life. For fear creates weakness. Fear creates corruption. Fear causes me to think I should attack that person before they have the strength to attack me. Me oh my, how fucking corrupt and weak am I when I think like that? Do you sort of get it? Inner security is not found in the external environment. I am not a secure person because other people believe I am. I am only ever a secure person because I believe I am. If an insecure person tries to make me feel insecure, as soon as they can't, me oh my, how much more insecure do they feel about themselves? Do you sort of get it? If I am something within myself, I do not ever have to fear being compromised by it. If I am a kind person, should I see that you are going to attack me as soon as I help you up, why wouldn't I jam a knife in your throat? Like, what do I have to lose? Do you sort of get it? Why would I show you mercy? Like, I am under no obligation to show you mercy. Should I have the sense that you are going to attack me as soon as I help you or show you mercy? If I don't feel like being attacked, I'm just not going to show you mercy. So I'll help you up and then jam a knife into your throat and then push you back down and then let you fucking bleed out and die. Do you sort of get it? Like, it doesn't make me an unkind person. It makes me a fucking egotistical person if I think I showed you mercy. You should not attack me for showing you mercy. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. You are already exactly who and what you want in this life. To break the illusion, you just have to be willing to see that I don't need the bullshit validation from the external environment. I don't need some cockface who fucking meditates for 10 hours a day to tell me I'm fucking spiritually enlightened to fucking feel spiritually enlightened. Like, I don't need some fucking spastic who fucking thinks this shit and that shit. Like, I don't need to go and convince fucking Christians that I am fucking a virtuous and kind person. Do you sort of get it? Like, I don't need anything else. I don't need to convince someone to love me for me to love me. I can just love me. And if you don't love me, fucking whatever. Do you sort of get it? It doesn't really matter. Like, I don't need you to see me as being successful for me to be successful. I don't need you to see me as being smart for me to see myself as being smart. I don't need you to see the truth for me to know it's the truth. Do you sort of get it? I'm just going to smile and just say, enjoy. For I know the hell you go through. I know the hell of your mind. I've lived there. I don't feel pity. I don't feel sad. I don't feel sorry. And I don't feel sympathy or empathy for you. You're fucking doing it to yourself. Stop fucking doing it to yourself. Do you sort of get it? If you feel any emotion in this life, then the emotions you want to feel in this life, you are the fucking cunt that's fucking doing it to your fucking self. Stop fucking hitting yourself in the face and crying because you've been hit in the face. Like, crocodile tears don't work here. Do you sort of get it? Stop telling yourself that you are not the person you want to be in this life and then wondering why I don't feel good about who I am in life. Stop telling yourself that I'm allowed to be someone I don't want to be in this life. I'm allowed to be corrupt. I'm allowed to be manipulative. I'm allowed to be a cunt. Like, just stop fucking lying to yourself. You know who you want to be. You know what you want in this life. Do it without excuses, without need for validation, without need for another. Just fucking do it. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's not a new fucking theory. We're not trying to fucking revolutionize the world. We're just realizing that all the bullshit in this world is created from the fucking ego. You get it? Do you understand? Because I promise you this, you will never find what you seek in this life until you realize this. Do you sort of get it? Everything you seek in life will forever be outside of your grasp, just out of reach. Almost able, never accomplishing. Do you sort of get it? If you want external validation to fucking feel spiritually enlightened, by all means, go and get external validation for it. Get every fucking guru to tell you how fucking evolved and enlightened you are. You will never feel it within yourself. Do you sort of get it? The only way to feel it within yourself is to realize it's already within yourself. Do you sort of get it? If I want to be a kind person, I don't have to fucking want and wish. I just make a decision and choose to take actions I deem as being kind. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing new. Nothing special. Stop wanting and wishing to feel special in life and create the special within your life. Choose to feel special within your life. Do you notice how I didn't say anything had to change? Do you sort of get it? You don't need to change your life to feel special within your life. You don't need to do anything new. You don't need to do anything different. So, if you feel unfulfilled in your career, realize if it's not something I want to do, why the fuck am I wasting my time doing it? If it is something I want to do and I find value in what I do, why don't I feel fulfilled? Do you sort of get it? It's not external to me. It's a choice I'm making within myself. A choice I can change in any fucking moment without having to do anything. Because choices, actions, decisions only ever come from within us. Should I choose to be better? I am now better. Should I choose to be happier? I'm now happier. Should I choose to be miserable? I am now miserable. Whatever the fuck I choose, I become. I don't need to validate it external to me to feel it. Do you get it? Very important to get this. Because it's only through this realization that we realize how much fucking bullshit we talk to ourselves, how full of shit we are, how much we fucking jerk ourselves off trying to fucking leave a legacy. If I jerk off enough times, I'll leave a big enough legacy. Do you sort of get it? Like, it makes me laugh. Because everyone wants to be remembered. Do you sort of get it? It's a funny thing. Because it's only once you let go to the need to be remembered do you fucking reach spiritual enlightenment. Do you overcome death? Do you lose the ego? That's what's so funny. Like everyone imprisons themselves and they're celebrating about how beautiful their cell is, how beautiful their prison cell is. Oh, my prison cell's the best. And I don't fucking get it. Why the fuck are you sitting in prison? There's a whole world to explore. And yet you sit in prison trying to convince me that it's such a fucking beautiful cell. Do you sort of get it? We can exist within society without imprisoning ourselves into society. We can experience life without being a prisoner of life. Very important to get this. When we get this, we let go. Do you sort of get it? If my fucking prison cell is good, if my prison cell is shit, I'm in fucking prison. Do you sort of get it? If I live in society and I believe that I need consumerism, that I need the house, that I need the car, that I need the money, that I need the recognition, that I need, like, convince yourself all the fuck you want that you're a free bird and you're living your fucking dream life, but I see the prison cell around you. Like, I'm good. I don't need to come visit you. I don't I don't want to come and see your fucking prison cell. Do you get it? Like I exist within life, not within society. Do you sort of get it? All the bullshit you think is important, I think it's irrelevant. Do you sort of get it? I don't see the point in it. Like, who the fuck wants to have the best prison cell? Why the fuck do you want to be trapped in prison? Do you sort of get it? And the prison we entrap ourselves in is never going outside of 100-kilometer radius, never going to where we want to be, limiting our experience, limiting our relationships, limiting who we are. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you understand that, like, you already have everything that you fucking want. If you want to convince yourself that you don't have everything that you want, you are most fucking welcome. Do you sort of get it? I'm not going to argue to change your mind. You are welcome to fucking live in prison. Just don't try and act like I should be fucking jealous of your prison cell. I'm just going to keep living free. Do you sort of get it? Very important to get this. All right. Have an amazing day. Thanks so much. Bye.